He was with Mr. Gamespitter. Y'all share the video so my page can grow. I need 1,000 plus likes so the algorithm know. Subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on Lip Chronicle. That page go. Yeah, hey, to all the D-boys, if you in the street now, if you was in the street, if you a real street in, hey, you ain't no real street nigga. You ain't no real dope boy. If you ain't never smashed a J or no cluck, or you ain't never got no top from a cluck or a J. Yeah, you can't certify yourself as a real street one, especially if you was born in the 70s. You're a 70 baby, 80 baby, early 90 baby, you ain't got no top from no cluck. You went outside. You went by no crack houses, selling no BBs and 8 balls and shit like that. Dude, hey, I want to talk about the situation that took place in Chicago, man. Mr. Clark. A lot of people lost their life in a painful way by fire because a man couldn't control his emotions. He couldn't control his feelings, his anger, all because now he had every right to be mad, but he didn't have no right to do what he did. And yeah, his ex-girlfriend and one of his friends, I don't know if his best friend or just his partner, but they say, yeah, a close friend, right? A close friend and his ex-girlfriend, they got with each other. They took it on social media. They showed the world. He seen it, and he lost control. And he went to the apartment complex. I don't know if he actually did it, but I think he did with his partner. He was with somebody. They took a cocktail and threw it in the apartment. The whole apartment complex caught on fire, burned down. It took 4 innocent people's life, including a child, a mother, not including all the other damage it done to other people's belongings, clothes, important stuff, TVs, furniture, all because a man couldn't control his emotions. And then they said, your ex-girlfriend, so that means you wasn't the man for her, or the situation didn't work out. I don't know if y'all broke up because you was cheating. I don't know if y'all broke up because you gave her an STD, or she gave you one, or she was cheating on you, or you just wasn't a good man, you wasn't a good provider, you didn't put that woman first. Ain't no telling, right? But y'all split. So you could be the best man for her. So she moved on. She didn't care about who you friends with. She like, if it's love, it's love. I'm rolling with it. We wasn't married, so I don't owe you no loyalty. And what you did me, nigga, fuck you. Ain't no telling what you did to her. You could have put hands on her, whatever. Cheated on her, put hands on her, type of shit. Your friend, he wasn't your friend. Because he backdoored you and made your girl, your ex-girl, his girl. Right? This situation right here happened every day to people. But fellas, we can't be crashing out over situations like this when it's 10 women to 1 man. When it's 10 to 1. Or it could be even more. This is why having more options is very important. Having a lot of options. Working on yourself. Having goals in life. Like I say, staying in shape. Having real business about yourself. Driving nice cars. Putting yourself in position so like that wouldn't bother you. Hey, you cut off that friend. You already ain't with no girl no more. You move on. You level up. Some shit like that make you mad. Get what you do when you mad. You do what Boosie do. Go buy you another car. Go shopping. Go on list crawlers. Cause Backpage gone. Go on list crawlers. Buy you 2 or 3 of them. Buy you 2 or 3 of them. Hit the gym hard. If you got an LLC, hit that hard. If you get money off gaming, hit that hard. Whatever you do, go hard. Cause my whole crew roll harder. Drinking Ace of Spade like water. You see me big. My whole crew shine harder. Yeah, man. Like, for you to crash out like that, there had to be your only 3 or 4, your only old lady. You ain't had no other options. Because ain't no way you got a whole bunch of bad bitches on your team and you still worried about that. There had to be a real close friend. You probably had no other close friends. So you felt like that was the end of the world. They said F you and didn't care about being your friend or being in a relationship with you. But you couldn't do the same. You had to take it to another step and it turned deadly. And you took a lot of, you didn't even bring the issue to them and just hurted them, which that's still retarded and weak. You took a baby life that didn't deserve it, and 3 other people's life that didn't deserve that, and people who got their house destroyed, their apartment, they didn't deserve it because y'all didn't work out. All you got to do is up your game so your females be from somewhere else. All you got to do is just work on yourself. Work on yourself. Bounce back with a better woman. Build better credit. Get a better job. Come on, man. Everybody get cheated on. Sometimes it be your partner stab you in the back. Your old lady, yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be with a stranger. Supposed to just took that L. Ain't nobody just flawless with women or women just flawless with men unless they still with the guy they was with since high school and he never cheated ever and all this shit there. But ain't nobody just flawless like that. And the people that is, it still don't matter because the majority not. So now you sitting in the can, no bail, don't get life, triple life, or whatever. Can't get no more women. Can't enjoy your freedom. All because of what you felt in that moment. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, put yourself in position to get better women, to live a better lifestyle, have bigger goals. You would never find yourself in situations like that. Y'all already didn't work out. Y'all already just split it. I know you ain't one of them dudes, and it be like that with a lot of men. Once y'all split or the girl get over you and she ready to move on, that's when you then find out that you really love her and you really want to be with her. But it's too late. The damage is done. She already done fell out of love with you and she gonna move on. Or you could have just snapped like that because your close friend did that there. And they embarrassed you because everybody else seen it and people hit your DM saying, man, ain't that your partner? Ain't that your girl? Like, what the fuck they got going on? What y'all got going on over there? And you couldn't take that. She would have went with another dude, you wouldn't have done that. So I don't know if your feelings real hurt by because he did it to her or she just moved on. I'm thinking it's probably the close friend because if it was just her, once y'all split it, you would have offed her for just leaving. You wouldn't have waited till she got with somebody else. As soon as she said she didn't want to be with you no more, you would have, yeah. So it had to be him. He was the icing on the cake. Man, it's many men out here that's waiting on a good friend that's loyal. You could have got another friend. You could have got another friend. You could have got another woman. So come on, man. They ain't start making good friends when y'all met. They ain't start making real when y'all met. You just level up. You gonna level up in life anyway. You gonna meet new people anyway. Going to the gym every day, bossing up, driving better cars. You gonna meet different dudes anyway. I go to a gym, pay $200 a month, $300 a month. It'll be different type of people coming into that gym that I can meet and connect with, network with, versus going to Planet Fitness and paying $10, $15 a month. It'll be different type of people. I start driving these type of cars and eating over here. I meet these type of people and spark conversation just because I'm driving this car and I'm dressing like this. Now it's up to me to be able to carry a conversation and whatever I do in life, keep the conversation going, and yeah, you network. There's a lot of other options you could have took. You could have moved. If it's too much hurt in that city, they did you that bad, you could have dipped to the next city. Oh, but you scared of change. So you scared of change far as like getting more women, getting new friends, meeting people. You scared of change far as like leaving the streets alone, getting in the gym, finding new trades, getting a CDL, or becoming an entrepreneur. You scared of change. Like that's your biggest fear right there, change. You can defeat everything else in the street, but when it comes to change, that's where you have a problem at. That's where you say stuck at. You can't move forward when it comes to that. When it's time to level up, like C and L, change and level up, that's your biggest fear right there. Them niggas you can't beat. Your murder game though, you can do that. You can beat. You know how to destroy, you know how to break up. You know how to do all that, but when it comes to level up to the next level, change, put yourself in position to go to the next level, now you frustrated. When it comes to love, L again, you're stuck, you're frustrated, you don't know what to do. I don't know if the girl was bad, she was out your league, and you looked up and you got her. I don't know what the situation was while y'all broke up. It don't matter. It shouldn't have drove you to that point right there. And then, especially, you ain't even delete her. They said 4 people lost their life. I don't know if she lost her life, so she still could be alive. She could have got up out the apartment before it did that to her, and it knocked down 4 other people. That's innocent. So she's still gonna live her life, and your friend, unless they died with they and that 4 people that lost their life. So, man, it's a lot of YNs. It's a lot of older men, middle-aged men. They be crashing out over love because it don't go their way. They mess with their partners. Hey, man, it hurt. You can always, if you want to get violent, you can always do other methods where the consequences ain't as bad. Like fighting, you can go that route. You can win or lose. You can bust out a couple windows. I don't know, like, you ain't got to go to the max, especially when other people can get hurt. If you can't control yourself, you could have fought your dude, your friend one-on-one, your old partner one-on-one. That's your get back right there. Fight him one-on-one, front of her, whoop him if you can, and yeah, move on. You won't be facing no life sentence. You won't be not having no bond. The 4 people, they'll still be alive. At the worst, you'll have assault charge, maybe assault on the female because you'll smack her too. That's it. But nah, you want to burn down apartment complexes, throw cocktails in the window. You shouldn't even do no fight because the fighting would come in and unless you want to, you know, you're a street nigga, so yeah, you can. The fighting should come in that if it's in your house, you walk in and then you see him right there, and it's your partner and it's your old lady, and she's still with you and stuff like that. That's when you can get out right there. But y'all friends, y'all partners, so you can call them out for a fade, even though y'all ex-partners, finding that out. But yeah, man, you fought that war wrong, man. You was supposed to bounce back with a new Corvette. You was supposed to bounce back with a new Hellcat. You was supposed to bounce back with a Cybertruck, with a TRX, a Trackhawk, a SRT, Durango. You was supposed to bounce back with a AMG Benz, a BMW. You was supposed to bounce back with a CDL. You was supposed to bounce back with a trade. You was supposed to bounce back with a fit body. You was supposed to bounce back with bad bitches. Yeah, with bad, even if you paying them. You was supposed to bounce back finding peace. Finding peace. You was supposed to bounce back being a bigger person. Yeah, that's what you supposed to bounce back eating better, fasting. Now this stuff take time, but the bounce back you would have that'd have been way better, cause you can get way better. When it comes to women, it's not about a look. It's about what you do for a living. It's about what you can teach them. It's about leadership. It's about money. And it's about that mushroom tip and how you work it in that bedroom. It ain't really about looks. So, yeah, man, come on. But sometimes, when you think like how you think, violence is the key. That's the get back. That's the bounce back. And that's what it's going to be. There's going to be many more dudes like you. White, black, Asian, Spanish, Mexican, Japanese. It don't matter. Haitian, African, Jamaican. They're going to crash out over a female. Especially when it's your woman and it's your friend, your family member, whoever. Can't take that. When you get challenged like that, your emotions on the line, people is all over social media, embarrassment. You can't take it. So yeah, man, you gotta learn from this situation. That ain't worth crashing out. You better off going in the bank. You better off really crashing out over a real problem. That wasn't a real problem. She was already not your woman. So whatever she was bringing to the table, whatever she done to you, she did you something. Now it's his problem. It's just the beginning, so it's gonna seem fun to them. But he losing your partner. He losing a good friend like you. And if you're a good man, and it was her fault, not yours, she lost a good man. That's it. Especially if you gonna work on yourself and become this person. What if you was the next millionaire coming out your neighborhood? What if you was the next nigga that was supposed to ball? What if you the dude that's supposed to be driving foreigns and nice cars and having property and a whole bunch of land? What if you the nigga that's supposed to be making six figures? What if you the dude that was supposed to be in a poly relationship? That was in your life. It was gonna come in your life. And now you didn't ended all that. So yeah, man. Y'all drop y'all thoughts, y'all comments. Y'all follow me on IG, the _gang_spitter. What y'all feel about this right here, man? Man crashed out, found out his ex and his partner messing with each other. They all over social media. And he crashed out, man. He took it to the apartment complex, grabbed some cocktails, threw it in their window, burned down the apartment complex. 4 people lost their life, including the baby, women. People lost their belongings. All because of the coochie coochie. Yeah. Coochie coochie. All because of that, man. Don't let that be you. But we all got choices. He made his. Follow me on IG, the _gang_spitter. Donate to the channel, $ the gang spitter 704 on the Cash App. He was with him. Gone.